If you've ever felt like life is random, like no matter what you do, it just bounces wherever it wants, good. That means you're finally looking at the board correctly. Hey guys, what's up? It's Jay. And you know what we're doing today? The same thing we do every day. Rolling with Jay. Real quick before we get rolling, today's food for thought is brought to you by HighLevel. More about them in a minute. I had a thought the other day. Life is like Plinko. You drop the chip at the top, it hits 1,000 little pegs. It bounces left, right, unpredictable, and it lands somewhere at the bottom. You choose where to drop it. You do not choose how it bounces. That's the game. Most people get stuck arguing about whether the board is fixed. It's not. Scientific law alone tells you systems are dynamic. The board changes. The pegs shift. Conditions evolve. But here's the part that matters. You may not control the bounce, but you control the drop. And not just once. The real power isn't predicting one perfect drop. The power is increasing your resolution. Low resolution life? One drop. One outcome, one identity. High resolution life? Drop, observe, adjust. Drop, observe, adjust. Over and over. You're not removing randomness. You're increasing iterations. You're compressing feedback loops. And when you compress feedback loops, you increase certainty of distribution. Not certainty of a single outcome, but certainty of trend. That's how businesses scale. That's how skills compound. That's how influence grows. You don't beat the board. You out-iterate it. Now this is where infrastructure matters. If you're building online, if you're building systems, if you're trying to increase the number of intentional drops you get in a day, tools matter. That's where HighLevel comes in. If you can automate, test, refine, deploy faster, you increase resolution, period. More drops, faster feedback, tighter loops. Shout out to ElevenLabs as well, because communication is part of the loop. If you can't communicate clearly, you slow your iterations. Everything comes back to loop speed. The board isn't your enemy. Randomness isn't your enemy. Low resolution is. Most people aren't losing because they're unlucky. They're losing because they stopped dropping. They tried once, maybe twice, then decided the board was against them. But the board doesn't care. It responds to volume. It responds to repetition. It responds to iteration. The people you think are lucky, they just dropped more chips than you. That's it. So the question isn't, can I control where I land? The question is, how many times am I willing to step up and drop again? Increase your frame rate. Increase your loops. Increase your intentional drops. That's the game. And we're playing it. If you're building something real, stick around. Like the video if you're playing long-term games. Subscribe if you're committed to increasing your resolution. We're not here to beat the board. We're here to out-iterate it. Much love and peace.